watching Let's Chat.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, there's a great production, and here to give us all the information is Mr. Joel Scribner and Miss Maddie. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so the production that we're talking about, it's going to be a youth theater production of Night Court, the Enchanted Forest. Joel, tell us a little bit about the show.
Well, Night Court, the Enchanted Forest takes all of your favorite familiar Mother Goose and Brothers Grimm's characters, takes them out of their traditional setting and throws them into the willy-nilly craziness that is a courtroom drama.
Perfect.
But it's not really very dramatic, it's very comedic.
we like it when it's unexpected then,
Absolutely.
right?
This is very much the unexpected because there's a lot of things going on theatrically in this show.
All right, and you mentioned, some of the characters that we already know and love. How are they maybe different, or how do they interact with each other, crossing storylines like this?
Well, there's a modern spin to it because obviously the fairy tales are from far back in the 1600s is where they developed in France and Germany. But in our case, the three pigs are suing the wolf for obviously trying to eat them, but the wolf is counter-suing for damages, personal injury damages, because of course he falls down their faulty chimney and gets burned. So that's something that's a twist in the case. The billy goats are trying to cross the bridge, and the toll troll wants to collect a toll from them, and they refuse to do that because why should they pay for government infrastructure when nobody else is? Things like that.
Perfect.
It's a lot of interesting, crazy twists.
That makes sense. And I love how it's bringing it into modern, because these are a lot of storylines that you might hear in today's world also, as crazy as it can be. All right, Miss Maddie, you're one of the actresses in the production. Tell me a little bit about your role.
So I play Sir Dance-A-Lot, who is the judge in the courtroom. She is a lot of fun. She is a knight, and as the name entails, she loves to dance. There is a lot of fun dancing in this show, and she kind of sits, she sits up on in her judge's stand, and she'll have all these fun bits and a lot of props hiding too.
No, we can't give away all the details, right? But what have been some of your favorite parts in preparing for the performances this weekend?
Oh, I would have to say, well, one of my favorite parts is that normally when you do a show, it's a show that you already know about and you've already seen that character, or you've been able to watch videos of that character. But with this, you've never really seen it, or I've never really seen it before, so I've gotten to fully develop this character on my own, and through all of these bits and props that I get to use, fully developing how would my character use that, it's been a lot of fun.
That has to be exciting, to be able to create and to live out a new story to the stage. I mean, not new to the stage, but new in the realm of that it is a story we're not familiar with, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and the bits that I get to do in the show are 100% unexpected, and the things that I have had to learn for this show, for example, I may or may not have had to learn how to play a little bit of the trombone.
Fun! There's so many elements about this that you're teasing that I cannot wait. Joel, tell us a little bit about the rest of the cast as well, with this being a youth production.
Well, one of the things that I do with Yellow Dragon and our youth programming is to introduce theater to brand new actors. Okay. So I hold an audition process like the Theater Center would, or any other theater that works with youth, but I do not make cuts to the people that are auditioning. So the audition for me is experiential for them.
Perfect.
But they're going to make a show. If I can get somebody involved, they will be in the show. So we have run the gamut from actors that are very experienced, like Maddie here, to a couple third graders that have, and a few fourth and fifth graders that have never appeared on stage before.
Perfect.
And so it's primarily a learning experience for them, and you take the show as it is, and it's designed to be an educational experience and kind of show them what types of theater out there. So this piece, we have traditional scripted theater, but there's audience participation sections that is out of the blue. We break the fourth wall quite a bit. There's some improv sections that happen. There's some absurdist pieces. So if you're a fan of Monty Python, you'll hear some homage to Monty Python in this. It's really kind of just showing a little bit of everything, so the kids enjoy it on their level because there's a lot of goofy fun that's going on, but the adults that are bringing their kids to see the show, it's kind of like the Rocky and Bullwinkle
Right.
cartoon. There's always that second layer of humor that adults are going to get that the kids completely have no clue. Why is that funny? But it is.
Keeping everyone entertained.
Absolutely, that's
all
what we
night
want.
long.
Entertainment and education.
Perfect. All right. Performances are happening this weekend. That information is going to be there on your screen. You can also visit yellowdragonproductions.org for the full lineup for the performances and reserve your tickets by calling 260-403-4095.